Okay, good evening. How are you, Danny? So, do you remember the previous materials we learned yesterday? Oh, that's nice. Good student. So, I'm asking you, do you have homework? You have? Okay, you may submit it through my WhatsApp number. So, today we are going to learn the next materials about national income. Secondly, the calculations, and the third about the benefits. Next, so what is national income itself? National income is the whole goods and services produced by people in certain country per year. Usually, it is produced a year. I mean, the people or the societies produce goods and services per year. So Danny, now we have three methods in calculating the national income. First, we have to use output method, or we can say production method. The second, we have income method or income approach. And the third, we have expenditure approach or expenditure method. So each method has different formula. So you have to pay attention on the screen right now. So firstly, the method that we have to use is output method. We can see the formula for the output method or approach is y equals to P1 times P1 bracket plus Pn times Pn in the bracket. Understand? Okay, that's nice. So the second one, we have income method. The formula is y equals to r plus w plus I and plus p. So R stands for rent, W stands for wage, and I stands for interest. And then for P itself stands for profit. So the next one, expenditure method. Yes, expenditure method or expenditure approach. The formula that we have to calculate is y equals to C plus I plus G plus export minus import. So for the C itself stands for consumptions, I stands for investment, G stands for government expenditure, X stands for export, and M stands for import. First one that we have to learn or understand is for the output method. So the questions is on the screen. The questions, we have three columns, types of goods, price, and quantity. So usually company produce cotton, become thread, and then thread become garments, and then garments becomes into the final goods. For the price itself, for the cotton, 10,000, for the thread, 15,000, the garment, 20,000, and the final goods that the company produced has amount 50,000. And then for the quantity itself, for the cotton, 100, for the thread, 140, the garment, 200, and then the final goods itself, 120. So we have to total all the price and the quantity that the company produce. For the price, the company has amount 95,000. For the quantity itself, I have 560. So, and how we can answer by using this formula? I mean, by using the output method or approach. So, we have types of good, price, and additional value, then quantity, Next, income. Okay, I'm telling you, Danny, to pay attention on the screen. Okay, you got it? Okay, if you got it, I'm continuing to the net materials and how we can calculate by using output method. So here we have additional value. Additional value can be gotten by reducing the products. I mean like this. You can, for the first one, for the additional value for the cotton, it's still 10,000 because of why? Because of it is very basic product that the company produce. And then the thread is 15,000. 15,000 for the additional value for the thread itself become 5,000 because of why? Because of 15,000 minus 10,000 from the cotton. 15,000 minus 10,000, and then we got it 5,000. Next, for the garment, 20,000 minus 15,000, and we got it 5,000 as well. And the final goods, 50,000 minus 20,000, and we got it 30,000. Do you got it? Okay, my students. And then we have to see the quantity. We can see the questions as well. The quantity are the same. And how about the income here? And how we can calculate the income? The income can be got by timing the price. I mean, the additional value and the quantity. Here for the cotton, the additional value is 10,000. 10,000, you can times to the quantity 100, and then we get 1 million. For the thread, garment, and final goods are the same, and then we find the total income as amount 6,300,000. So Danny, the output method produced as amount 6,300,000. Do you get it? Oh, get students. So the second method, that's income method. The questions you can pay attention on the screen, Danny. Okay, the questions is this. A total income that societies obtain in certain country as following. There is number, types of societies, yield, and total. So the societies in a certain country produce which rent, consumptions, government expenditure, interest, profit, and export. For the total itself, it's different. The wage that they produce is around 2,500,000. For the rent, 500,000. Consumptions, 300,000. Government expenditure, 1 million. Interest, 600. Profit, 1,500,000. Export, 2 million. So if you use this method, if you use this income method, it's different from the previous formula. So for the formula itself, we find y equals to w plus r plus I plus p. So as I told you, the previous one, w stands for wage, r stands for rent, I stands for interest, and P stands for profit. So each consonant, I mean, each formula has different meaning and also definitions. So here, Okay, wait a minute. So these 7 components are exclude. I mean, not all include to this method. For example, export. Export is excluded because of why? Export is not the part of this method. Danny, you got it? Okay. So once more, export is not included in this method. I mean, income method. So we can we can calculate for the wage we have 2,500,000 plus R we have 500,000, I we have 600,000, and P we have 1,500,000. So the yield that the societies produce is 5,100,000 rupiah. Well, I mean 5,100,000 rupiah. So the income method produced as amount 5,100,000 rupiah. Any questions so far? No, enough? Okay. Continuing to the next method for the third one. So, and how we can calculate or get the final record, the final result. So like this, we have to pay attention on the formula because expenditure method is different from the previous method, that's income method. For the expenditure method, the components are first consumptions. Wait a minute, I'm going to look for an note. Consumptions, interest, government expenditure, plus export and import. So Danny, for the wage, rent, profit, investment are excluded in this expenditure method. Do you get it? Okay, that's nice. So we can calculate right now. Consumptions plus I plus G plus export minus import. For the C itself, we have 3,000 rupiah. I mean 300,000 rupiah. And then for the interest, we have 3,200,000 rupiah. For the government expenditure, we have 1 million. And then for the export, we have 2 million minus import is 1 million. So here we get the yield as amount 5,500,000 rupiah. So after we learn about the definitions, the calculations, right now we are going to see the benefits of calculating the national income. First, to understand the economic growth of a country. Because of why? By calculating with 3 methods, different methods, we can see the economic growth of a country. Second, to understand the total national income of a country, by using or by calculating the national income with 3 different methods, we can earn the total national income of a country. Third, to understand the sector that contributes to the country, the answer for the methods that Sir having told you. And next week, you have to present or you have to submit through my WhatsApp number.